As you prepare to see your first full weeks of data within your enhanced Google Analytics profile, and I sure hope you're as about excited as we are, let's take a step back and show off a bit more of Google Analytics' built-in features. And tip number 3, navigating around Google Analytics. First, let's start with the relatively new home page. This is Google's first attempt to making Google Analytics a little easier on the eyes, and we think it's a great step. Right away, you can look at your overall users, sessions, bounce rate, and session duration in quick relation to the previous period, as you can see in the dotted line. You'll also see green or red visual marks to show how you have increased or decreased over that period. Notice you can choose between many date ranges, weekly, monthly, or 28 days, so you can match weekdays, last quarter, and many other date ranges you can select. You can also keep tabs on your real-time traffic, which is nice if you are launching a new campaign and want to see if traffic is feeding in as expected, or you need a little pick-me-up and want to know how many are watching your site live. Don't get mesmerized though, trends are more important. While your order may be a little bit different, you'll also see a great visualization to see when your users come to the website. This comes in handy if you are launching a new blog post or sending out email marketing campaigns. When are people about ready to engage into your website? Now, these reports are certainly more visually appealing than the previous default audience overview report. But as all things, the real meat is in the middle. Let's start to jump in. Google Analytics is a pretty interactive tool. The more you explore the features, the more you may actually enjoy slicing and dicing through the data. Luckily, there is no delete button. Your data won't get erased, so let's have some fun and explore. First, let's look at sorting. Upon default, Google normally sorts by the far left metric, which is usually sessions. You can also click on any other column in order to sort by its numerical value. Press once for greater to less. Press again to see the lower value first. Within the landing pages report, or other reports with several different dimensions, you may even want to sort by name. You can certainly do so. Let's click on landing pages, and here this is going from Z to A, or click again to start from A, or numeric, to Z. Go ahead and click on sessions again in order to sort by that column. Now, you may have noticed this cute little logo up at the top that says Enhanced by Vinci Tools. We have to share this. This is not by Mashmetrics and is a completely third-party tool, but we certainly love it. You don't have to stop at just simply sorting. You can even color code your columns and more built-in features. Look at this color conditioning. Or I can even look at it by a bar chart. Even select multiple on one page. Isn't that cool? Just go to davinci.tools in order to download. Using this next feature, secondary dimensions, always makes me feel like a super analyst. Continuing along within the channels report, let's say I want to determine what landing page folks are coming into for each of my channels. Instead of crossing around into multiple different reports, I can easily click on the secondary dimensions dropdown. Click. Let's type in landing page. And voila, the answer to our question. Reselecting, we can even use device category to see if there's a difference between mobile and desktop landing page or channels. To exit out of the secondary dimension, just click on the X. Some other examples might be landing page by city. What are people looking at in Germany? And wow, people sure are spending a lot of time on that article. Or device category by browser. Landing page by new or returning visitors. Again, feel like a super analyst and go ahead and experiment with different combinations. There may be times, of course, where you need to limit the results. Let's say, since most of these pages are for new visitors, I want to try to find the return visitor landing pages. I can just type in return and press enter. Notice this looks through all the results, not just the ones present on that page. It is worth noting that the box also supports regex. While out of scope for this tip, you can do things like wildcard searches. Also note, on default, this box will only work for the far left column, the user type in this example. If I type in best, you'll notice nothing will come up. Now, I can use advanced search, choose the landing page, type in best, and boom. Here's all of my combined best recipes. We sure hope as you start to use Google Analytics more and more, you'll start to find things that you'll want to take note of. Use annotations to take those notes from a light bulb moment to a constant reminder. Simply click on Create New Annotation, type your note in the box, choose any date from the past, not the future, select whether you want to share this across your team or maybe you want to keep it private, and go ahead and click Save. We also recommend making note of various campaign launches, new sponsors, ad networks you might have added, or any kinds of changes that you see on your website. It's almost like Google Analytics Evernote. We hope this helped get you a little bit more familiar with Google Analytics, and hopefully you feel a little bit more confident to drill around a bit. We could, of course, go on and on, but these features just kind of hit the broad strokes. Considering there should be at least a week's worth of data in your enhanced profile by now, next session we'll focus on some of the key reports that we use within Google Analytics. Until next time, sayonara.